morning. Good morning. I am here hiding behind that welcome sign. How are you? I hope that you are doing great. Set this over there, out of the way a little bit. Maybe. If it'll stay there. If it will stay there. Wow, I just looked at my weather. But not just yet. First, we're saying good morning. So, today's cup is always remember you are amazing. And you are. That cup was made for me by Christina at Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Hope the neighbors' dogs are out. You always hear them barking when they first come out. They bark. Let's see here. Let's go see who's here. All right, I see Floss is here. Good morning. Fangirl Cheryl is here. Good morning. Lily T is here. Good morning. I hope everybody is going to have a great day. There's me popping in just to let you know I'm awake. It was 8 o'clock. Lily says my Ava alarm woke me up this morning. Let's see here. Hey, there's Debbie F. Good morning. Working in Larkin. Thanks for being here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Yay. There's Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning. Wait. Whoa. Mute that. Was that an echo? What? Let's see here. Wait. All right. There's Inspired to Wander. Good morning, Ava and chat friends. It's a stormy, rainy day here. Bird, she says. King's Gold is here. Good morning. Lily T. Look at that super chat. She says, good morning, Ava. We love you. Thank you so much. Well, if you're not awake yet, this isn't awake yet. Thank you very much, Lily, and we love you too. Let's see. I'm having trouble working my mouse because I've still got my wrist brace on. I don't want to take it off unless I just have a lot of trouble. Thank you very much. See, I'm scrolling a little bit. Oh, Pistachio Floss. Pistachio has been carrying on this morning. My caregiver just gave her part of my breakfast and she shut up. That's hilarious. See, there's New Horizons Above and Beyond. Good morning. Good morning. Lily's passing out the coffee. Woo! There's my one, so I knew I was good to go this morning. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to leave that right there so I know where I am in my chat. And we're going to come over here. Whoops, I went way too far. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa. Here we go. So, you'll never guess what the temperature is right now. I was shocked when I looked. It is 57 degrees right now. What? What? Yes, it is 57 degrees right now. And our high is going to be 62 today. Then we're going to have a couple of more warm days in the 60s, and then it plummets. And we're going to have a week in the 40s and 50s with lows in 30s and 20s. What? I'm not ready for that yet. 20s? We're going to have 3 days below freezing. Oh boy, now they got rain back in the forecast. That was my not happy noise, in case you didn't know. Oh my god, I got blanket fuzz on my Velcro. There we go. There. Blanket fuzz. We got this new blanket, and it's all fuzzy and very fun to be covered up with because it's cozy, but the fuzz comes off when you're wearing Velcro like this. So it's going to be an interesting week. It's going to be 70 degrees tomorrow, and then we're down at the 28. I'm not happy about the rain back in the forecast this weekend because on Friday, because was that Friday or Saturday? I don't even know. But this is our travel week. So I was hoping for no rain while we were traveling. But it is what it is. And nothing you can do about it, so I'm not going to stress about it. Well, let's see. Lily T says it's 51 now with a high of 60 and rainy. Good morning, the outdoor neighbors. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Doggies always have to announce their arrival. Mine do the same thing. Mine do the same thing. Let's see here. Yes, it is going to be a great day. That's right. That's right. Everybody's saying hellos. Let's see here. 50 degrees, going to be up to 60 where Floss is. Oh! I forgot to check in with you yesterday. But guess whose scooter arrived? Yay! Yay! Water's hot, gotta make the coffee. I'm so excited. There's fairy dust. We've the wild wind. Says I may knock out. I've been up since 3. Had coffee and tea, but sleepy. Getting sleepy. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Steve and Oki are enjoying a morning fire and watching the beaver moon set. Oh, wasn't the moon beautiful last night? My goodness. Just beautiful. Nightbot says, always remember you are amazing, and that's what Christina made on my cup. Always remember you are amazing. That would be a great start to the morning, wouldn't it? And there's Lily T. If you type an exclamation point and the word awesome with no spaces, Nightbot will drop your channel link. So type exclamation point awesome right there, just like that. And Nightbot will drop your link, and everybody's welcome to do that. Oh, Floss says we're going to be a high in the 30s starting Sunday. No! There's that. Ta-da! Woohoo! The 60s have been nice. I know. 28 degrees. No. Desert Adventures in Arizona says 50 degrees right now at the high of 87. King's Gold says it's 39 right now, but a warm feeling 39. Lily says she couldn't see the moon last night. It was storming there. Oh, man. Hey, there's She Devil Adventures saying good morning, everyone. Working and lurking. Thank you very much. Let's see, I'm scrolling. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, Godzilla. Good morning, my scooter. Good morning, half-full pizza box laying beside me in bed. I missed all of you. Let's see. Vanguard Cheryl says it's 28.4 Fahrenheit degrees there. Burr. Big burr, 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 and more burr. And it's only just beginning. We're going to be okay. Fill my cup up a little more. And just going to sip on this for a minute. Yumma, yumma. Yumma, yumma, yum, yum. Oh, you know what? We didn't watch a moon video last time. Hey, there's Rose Kind. What? Rose says it spit snow yesterday afternoon while I finished planting new bulbs for the next spring flowers. Good morning, everyone. You know, I don't know if these are going to get planted or not at this point. I meant to plant them. I had good intentions. I don't know what the rules are on when you can plant your bulbs. I think I've missed it, but I'm not sure. So here's what I had that I was planning to plant. We've just been so busy doing what we're doing, getting ready for the trip and bringing Mom back. This hasn't happened yet, but here's these. The little bulbs are in those little bags. So I had some of these. Let's see. There, right there. Some of these. Now this bag is much bigger. Some hyacinth. So I have 2 bags of these. Oh, I'll just sit it down there. Here's the other bag of those. And there's the second one. So I had 2 of these. And then I got more daffodils to go with what I've got out there already. a bunch. How many? Does it say how many? 25. 25 bulbs. And now I don't know if it's too late to plant them or not. Once it freezes, because it'll be completely, I mean, the ground won't be frozen yet because we haven't had any weather that cold yet. But 3 days in a row, I don't know what the rules are. I don't know. Does anybody know? I'm glad you got yours planted. Let's see here. Beautiful bulbs. We're traveling to my mom's house. And my mom is going to be moving up here. This is not the official move. There will be a trip back in January. There will be a trip back in the spring. And a trip back in the summer. Before we're finished with everything. But this will be just go grab her, pack the truck, and then we'll be going back with the U-Haul trailer. Maybe twice on 2 of those trips. We're not sure. Oh, look at that. The scooter is charged. I may drink 1 cup and rip off down the road into town and hit the hardware store. Maiden town run. Not much load weight, but all the hills. That is going to be nice. I'm so excited for you. Hey, there's Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning, Sandra. They would have been if I got them planted before it froze, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's too late. I'm not sure if I can plant them inside in some flower pots, but I think they need to be hardened. That's why you plant them in the fall. So I don't know. I know you can try to trick bulbs and plants by putting them in the refrigerator before you, like if it's bulbs, putting them in the refrigerator for a week before you plant them. And sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Darn it. I was looking forward to it too. I'm putting them right beside the swing where we can sit on the swing and enjoy them. Let's see. Uh-oh. King's Gold says I rode it maybe a mile last night, long enough to lay it down on its side once. Oh, man. Gotta find its limits. And where better place but in my own yard. Well, hope you're okay. Rose says those you can plant in up to 3 inches of snow. I try to get them in before the snowfall. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Storming there right now. Ooh. Stephen Oki says, snow? Is that the white stuff I see on YouTube? It is. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Thank you. And there's Sandra typing in explanation. Awesome. And ta-da! There's her channel link right there. All right. Now let's get over there and grab that moon video I talked about a while ago. And I'm going to sip on this. I'm going to sip on this while I sip on that. Oh my gosh. I just saw something. All right. It's an entertaining morning for you guys, I guess. All right, here we go. 30 is what I'm looking for. Here it is. what happened there. I did not expect that to be there. So, for anyone who has a quick eye, you saw what was over there that I hadn't even noticed yet. Sorry about that. I moved it. I got some clothes there to hang up when I did laundry. And now you know I have a light blue one. Oh, goodness gracious. I think I needed more coffee before I started. It's usually one thing I do is I look around the room to be sure there's nothing that shouldn't be there. And I did not do that today. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see here. Okay, back over here. Oh, I went way too far up. Let's come back down. Come back down. And then go a little bit up. There we go. There we go, right there. Hey, that thing has cruise control. That'll be awesome. That'll be fantastic. Hey, there's Vangirl Cheryl typing in exclamation point awesome. And there's her channel link. Sandra has her 11-year sobriety. I was looking at the 15th. Her 11-year sobriety on the 15th and may do a special AA meeting. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Hey, there's the moon emojis. Let's see. Oh no. One modification King needs to make is it's got disco lights under it that come on with the headlight. They gotta go. It's 2 colors, red and blue. The cops will not like that. You have to unwire it. There's no switch. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Lily says it's a cold, cold morning. Yeah, Sandra's saying thank you. Y'all, I'm sorry for sitting here like this, but I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I'm surprised I'm moving this morning, actually. I was awake, couldn't sleep. I looked at the clock at 2:30, then Doug's alarm went off at 3, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, and I dozed off from 6:30 to 7:30. And my alarm went off just in case I'm not up yet. I have a 7:30 alarm, and it went off when I got up. And anyway, I'm just really tired. The work today is just kind of trying to. There's that fuzzy blanket I was telling you about. It's nice. Doug bought it. It was on sale. It's going to be kind of finish what you haven't got done yet, and then kitchen. I'm not going to clean the bathroom till tomorrow, which is the day we're leaving, but like if I clean it now, then I have to clean it again before I leave so that it's nice and clean when we get back. So I haven't done that yet. So those are the things I have left to do today and tomorrow morning before we leave. Ugh, my eyes are itchy. Itchy eyes. I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna. There we go. Hey, there's Jolly Matilda. Good morning. Hey, It's all right. No worries. No worries at all. Let's see here. All right. Hey, PSV Odyssey is here, driving and listening. Thank you for being here. I'm scratching my ankle. I got to get these socks off, actually. You know how some socks you put on and they just bug you? These are coming off already. They're squeezing me. So you're out of here, sock. You're going to get washed in the laundry now that you're off my foot. And that's another thing. I'm trying to make sure all the laundry's done. So I start with a clean slate when we get back. I'm trying to get my sock off. There we go. When I said it was tight, I meant it. All right. There we go. Put my other shoe on. I've got my summer Crocs on right now, which are just regular ones. And then I'll have to get my winter Crocs out. I have Crocs that are fur lined on the inside that I wear in the winter time. Sandra says, I don't like socks. Tracy says, I car camped in my front yard last night. Woohoo! Hey, I've done that before. Lily says, I hate socks and shoes. So how'd it go car camping last night? Floss says, how'd it go? Tracy says, I love Crocs. They are so comfortable. So comfortable. At first, when they first came out, I'm like, ew. Now I'm like, and I have 3 pairs. Oh. Here's this pair. Right there. Some little tie-dye action going on there. And they're very comfortable. Very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Hey, y'all. I'm going to run my member thank you. I didn't get that done last time I was live, so I wanted to be sure to do it today. So let me run over here and grab that. We have 2 types of memberships. We have Patreon. We have 3 Patreon members, and then we have channel members. So thank you to each one of you. See, and I'm having trouble finding it. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Music. That is some happy music there. And we want to thank everyone who watches our videos, who comes to our lives, who watches our replays, and just makes YouTube a fun place to be. Yeah. Thank you all very, very much. Let's see here. I was going to look at a video, but remember, I don't know. Well, wait. Let's do this. All right. So I don't know if you remember or not, just a little while ago, a few weeks ago, we went to catch a sunrise at a different location up on Lover's Leap, and it rained. Now, we stayed as long as we could till it started raining so hard I had to roll the windows up because it was getting wet. Until then, I filmed out my window of the truck. And the colors were really pretty, but I wasn't sure if it was filming well or not until I got home and I looked at that footage. I decided I liked it. It was a little bit grainy looking, but what you're actually seeing isn't grainy, it's rain. But it was a light rain, and you know how sometimes the rain shows up and sometimes it doesn't. So it didn't show up really well because it was dark. The sun hadn't risen yet. And I don't know. I decided, well, I like it. I'm going to use it. Well, for some reason, it was stuck on here. And I could see it if I looked it up individually. I could see it. But when I went to take it off my phone, it was not available. It just was not. It was like it wasn't there. I tried just taking the data off my phone and moving it. I tried taking out the memory card and moving it. Nothing. So I was just about to give up when I got a notification that said your cloud storage is full. You either need to get more or delete some stuff. I thought, okay. So I went to my cloud storage and there it was. So I had to move each file over to my hard drive on my computer. And it took a little longer to do it that way. But hey, it was still there. I just finally given in that I didn't understand what happened. I didn't understand why it was doing what it was doing. But I need to move on because I've got other things to do. And so I'm very happy to say that I'm working on that video. I'm editing that video together. That'll be one for the relaxation channel. And I'm really happy with it. If it had not been raining, it would have been the most beautiful. I mean, beautiful. It was pink and purple and lavender. The pre-sunrise would have been a fantastic show of color. But like I said, it looks a little bit grainy, but it's rain. It's not grainy, it's rain. But the sound of the rain and the sound of the thunder, it's going to be great. I can't wait to get it finished. But it'll be a little bit because I'm just like doing it in my free time. And I haven't had much free time lately. So, yeah. I'm also, when I get back from the trip, I was going to order it last night, but then it would have got here Friday. And that's the night we're getting home. But I'm going to order me one of those stands. You can lower it and raise it so that I'm able to raise it and stand up and use my computer, or I can lower it and sit down and use my computer. But it would have got here too quick. So I'm going to wait till we get back and I'm going to order it then. And it'll be, there were different types. There were pedestal types that literally you picked it up and put it where you want it to use it and then you moved it. Well, I don't have room for that. I don't have patience for that right now. So I'm going to order the one that goes down flat and hope it works for me. It raises up 7.5 inches is the highest it'll go. But so I stood up and measured, and between 7 and 8 inches is perfect. So that'll be just fine. Just fine. So I'm looking forward to that, because one of the things I don't do as well as I should is, because I work at the computer, I teach right here, I teach online as well as I turn around and there's the piano and I teach from this chair, and then I YouTube from this chair, and I do my editing from this chair. And I don't do well at getting up every so often and moving so that my circulation stays good. So this will just let me stand up. And I can stand up and pump my legs or whatever if I don't want to take a break and literally walk for a little bit, just a few minutes even, then that'll let me just stand up and work for a while. So I'm looking forward to that. And we have a request for your prayers, your well wishes, whatever you got that you can send our way. Positivity, good energy. I'll take it all, because this trip, that it's not that Mom's coming. We're excited she's coming, and we can't wait for Tom to get here too. However, this trip, we didn't have enough notice for Doug to get off work. They schedule out 3 weeks at a time, so we need like 4 to 6 weeks notice to even ask for time off, and that doesn't always mean you get it. So what that means is, poor Doug, he's going to get up at 3 tomorrow morning. He's going to go to work. He's going to get off work at 1-ish. Sometimes he has to work later. The only thing I can't have ready is the dog crates. He'll have to do that when he gets here and load the dog supplies in the car. Other than that, I'm just taking a change of clothes in case a dog pukes on me or something, then I'm not going to have to wear that the next day too. You know what I mean? Even if we leave here at the best possible time we can, it's going to put us getting there at 8 o'clock at night. Maybe 7:30 if we don't stop to eat or pee. I don't think I can do that. And if we leave a little later, it's going to put us there getting there at 9 o'clock at night. And when we get there at 9 o'clock at night, or whatever, when we get there, there's 3 things that have to be done before we can go to bed. And it might take a couple of hours to get it done. Then we have to get up early the next day to be home in time to unload what we're bringing. We're bringing some furniture. And then it'll be the same thing. We'll get home at around 7, 8, or 9. We'll try to do it as good as we can. And then Doug has to unload Doug and Tom, and but I can't lift the furniture. We'll unload the truck because he turns around and leaves at 3 in the morning to go to work. He's going to be so dragging. I'm kind of worried about him. So I'm going to take very good care of him as good as I can. I'll drive all that I can and let him rest as much as I can. I don't know if I want to drive with the truck loaded down or not, because they drive so differently when you're carrying a load. But I will do what I can. I'll do what I'm comfortable with. I've only driven this truck on a trip once, and it was great. I enjoyed it. It drove really well. Yes, the seat goes up far enough I can reach the pedals. I can't drive the other truck because I can't reach the pedals. But it's gonna be hard on Doug just because of lack of sleep and the physical labor part of this trip, and then going right back to work at 3. So we would appreciate that. Let's see here. All right, where did I leave off? Up there, it went right there. Oops, I went too far. Okay, go to the bottom and scroll up. Let's see. I just can't wait to get back. I'm ready to be back already and having some sleep. Well, mine are not the Crocs brand. Mine are a cheaper brand. They were like, I think, $15. So Jolly's talking about her car camping. It went fine. I reclined the driver's seat. It was cold before the sun came up, but otherwise it was great. Let's see. Yeah, mine have lasted. This is my third year for these blue ones, and it's my second year for my winter fur-lined ones. Let's see. All right, I'm scrolling. There's the Bud Files. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Oh, Pippi has been chewing on herself again, on her skin. It's time for her to get a shower. Oh, Floss said, I told Mike that I want to go glamping again, and he told me I could go sleep in the car in the yard. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Uh-oh, now my cousin woke up. She's not going to let me sleep. Uh-oh. I'm scrolling. And we're talking about the computer stand. And Tracy says, one of my sisters has a stand like that. Yeah, Nancy says it'll be great. I never sit for too long. Sitting too long is not good. Sandra's still walking, even in the rain. Woo! Thank you, Lily. Right? He's gonna have earned some rest, and a lot of it. And Sunday, they're cutting wood at the farm. So he won't get to rest until Monday after work. I'll pamper him as much as I can. Off-road tires on the scooter. Let's see. No, we're not bringing a bed, but we're bringing some of her other furniture and her big TV. She really missed her big TV when she was here. And she's bringing it with her. Oh, that'll be great, Sandra. That'll be great. Thank you. Thank you. Floss says if the trailer is loaded right, it'll be fine. You won't even know it's there. Jelly says mine aren't real Crocs brand either. Mine are Walmart Crocs. So are mine. So are mine. Oh, Tommy, of course you have prayers. Always have our prayers anytime. Looks like my mom may have had a stroke, still waiting for the final words. She could use some prayers. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's North American Traveler's Edge. Hello, Nate. Good morning. Good morning. All right, put that in there. So, yeah, it's going to be a very long weekend, and I'm going to, when we first get there, Doug has a couple of hours of work to do, and I will be doing a little bit of packing prep for some things going in the truck that I'm going to wrap in bubble wrap and shrink wrap. And then, of course, we've got the TV, but we'll do that the next day. We've got to wrap it in some blankets and bubble wrap. And Doug's going to put some shrink wrap on that as well. And hopefully everything just works great. I believe it's going to. I'm just scared of driving with a load like that because I know it makes everything feel different. But it's going to be all right. I can do it. I can do it. And it's going to be great. And we're all going to be happy. And I'm happy about what we're getting done here. We're not finished. But last time to get everything finished, and we rented a 20-foot dumpster for 7 days. It cost a lot, and it nearly killed us, only having that long to get everything done. So I talked previously that this time we'll pre-sort stuff, but it's become painfully obvious that we have no staging area other than this room right here. And this is a community room that everyone will be in, and I just can't do that. I can't. I mean, how many times are you going to handle the stuff? You're going to bring it in here. You're going to go through it. You're going to pack it back up. You're going to put it back in the room it came from, sorted. I was going to try to have all that done and then get a dumpster and just do it like in a couple of days. But that's become painfully obvious, like we're not happy about it, that's not going to work. So I think we're going to rent a small dumpster. And as we go through stuff that we're getting rid of, we'll just take it out there. Spend a couple of days doing it. And then stop. Have a break. Like a couple of weeks break, or at least a week. And then we'll do it again. And we should be able to get it all done doing it that way twice. It won't cost any more to do it that way because you pay by the foot for the dumpster, and then you pay for how long you're keeping the dumpster. And I think that just makes better sense for us physically, because he's getting up at 3 to go to work. And with my lupus, it really can get me down. Now, I've been praying really hard while we're preparing for this trip. to not get down, to not overdo it. Yeah, I've overdone it, but I've been really good about taking breaks, even when I'm panicking, taking my break, panicking that I don't have time to take this break. But for my health, I've been taking those breaks, and I feel good. I feel good. So I've been very careful because it's going to be a whirlwind. From the second we leave tomorrow, it's just going to be a whirlwind. So I'm saving up my stamina for that. But it's going to be good. So just a reminder that because of this, there will be no Friday night live and there will be no Saturday craft hour. And I do plan to be back on Monday, although I kind of question that. But that'll give me 3 days after the trip. I should be okay. And then we'll be back to YouTubing as normal, as usual. But it's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm just really worried about Doug not having enough rest 2 or 3 days in a row like that. So I don't want him to get down or sick. And you know how when you're tired and worn out, and worn down, that's when you're more susceptible to things and get down a little bit sick wise. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I've also made a real point to stay hydrated, even when I sit down to drink a bottle of water in panic mode because I don't have time for this. I made myself do it anyway, and it's made a big difference. So yeah, so that's everything we've got going on, and I hope that prayers for your mom, and she will be in our thoughts and prayers for sure. And I hope that everybody finds some positiveness in their week, in their day today, and it can really make a big difference. It makes a big difference for me health-wise when I'm able to do that. And there are times it's hard. I'm not saying it's always easy, but it sure makes a difference for me when I'm able to do that. Well, folks, I will let you go. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. I appreciate you all so much, and I never take it for granted when you're here. We just are so grateful for each one of you. You make life better. You truly do. So thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day and the week. Always remember, you are amazing. Thank you, Christina, for making me this cup. Always remember that you are amazing and that you've got what it takes and that you matter. I didn't mean to push that yet, because you know what I'm going to say next. And that is, if you're struggling right now, just know you are not struggling alone. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for prayers. Just hang on with all you got. Remember that baby steps count. Baby steps are progress. And hang on with all you got. Never give in. Never give up. Love y'all. Have a wonderful rest of the day.